Hi guys, let's now go to our iOS project and let's download and let's load all the users which are actually friends of the current user. Okay, we are now going to our Xcode project, especially to the home VC, and we are scrolling it right to the bottom, and here we're gonna write a new function which will be load my friends. Func load my friends, open and close round brackets, and then open and close curly brackets. This function will load all the users or all friends of current user. Okay, so you know very well, first of all, we need to get the ID of the user to make sure the ID of current user is accessible. Guard let ID equals current user question mark because it is optional. Then in the square brackets and then in the quotation marks we are referring to the key ID. So we are getting the value from the key ID and we're assigning this value to ID. Else we want to return. Okay, very good. So this is we are accessing ID of current user before going to HTTP request. Okay, excellent. So since we have accessed this ID, we can go now to the HTTP request. Here we will write prepare request. Then here we'll declare URL. Let URL equals to the quotation marks. Oops, sorry. URL. Then open the round bracket. Select the method with the string and then quotation marks. Here we will write the URL, which is an actual URL. So this is the one which I have pasted in my browser. So I'll select localhost/fb/friends.php without body. Copy this and insert it here. Then we will write a body. Let body equals to, then quotation marks, whatever follows, whatever is coming after question mark, this is a body. Copy this and insert it here. So the action gonna be friends. The ID here will make a reference to our ID variable we wish to declare above. So left slash open and close round brackets ID. So this will make a reference. So limit how it will be looking like. Actually, there will be here will be a sum view which will load a square pictures of the users. So here limit gonna be 6 in this case because total is the 2 row by 3 pictures and offset gonna be 0. So after that we'll declare a request. Var request equals to URL request. Open the round bracket, select the method with the URL which we declared above. Let's force down cast our URL here by putting exclamation mark. This means we are sure that this URL is constant and always will be there, so we can force down cast it. Okay, then we'll write request.http method will be post. Then we write request.http body will be our body we created. Data using .utf8 encoding mean to support all the languages and fonts. Okay, so here we will now send a request. We write here URL session.shared.data task with the request and the completion handler. Request the request we have created above, and completion handler data will receive, response will receive, and error we will receive. And don't forget here immediately to resume it. And in this closures we will pass everything in the background queue, so we'll write dispatch queue.main.asynchronously, and here we will now process our request. So first of all we want to check errors. Okay, we'll write if error is not equals nil, open the curly bracket and write here return. So after that we will write do and here catch. This is a syntax and we must follow this do catch. Okay, no errors. Get data. Okay, so let's get a data. Guard let data equals data, else return. Here we are safe mode of casting received data from the server. Okay, very good. So let's now convert data to JSON. I'll create a new constant for this. Let JSON equals to try JSON serialization dot JSON object with the data we have got above. We have forced them cast. We have casted in the save mode. Options will be allow fragments, and we want to cast it as being an NS dictionary. So right here, NS question mark, ASS question mark, NS dictionary. Very good. So here we are casting received data, or converting received data to be JSON. Okay, so then we need to access all the values of the friends received. Here I'll write guard let JSON equals to, let me show it to you. Okay, in the friends.php, all the users, all the friends we are storing under the key friends. So we need now to access this key. It's equals to JSON question mark open and close square brackets, then quotation marks, we're accessing friends, and we will cast it as the same value as our always we're casting NS array of NS dictionary. Else we want to return this. So here we are accessing all the friends fetched from the server. Great. Now what we need to do is we need to reload the table view. Self.tableview reload data. Reload table view with new data. And for catching here, we will also return return. So now I will just copy this show alert messages, and I will insert for all the error cases. So first of all, here when there is an error with the server, I'll write here server error. Then after here it will be a data error. Here put exclamation marks after error. And then when we catch an error, here will be a JSON error without exclamation mark. Okay, so that is actually our function to load all the friends. So now what I will do, guys, I will now assign I'll create a new dictionary arrays to store all the friends. So here I'll write friends objects. So first of all it will be var, then let's say my friends equals to, in the square brackets, NS dictionary open and close round brackets. And it's actually better to make this optional and put here exclamation mark, question mark. Then we'll write here my friends underscore abbas equals to, in the square brackets we're writing UI image and open and close round bracket. So this is how we can store all the information in these two variables. And then I'm coming back to my recently written function, and here I'm gonna write self.myFriends equals to the friends we have loaded. So here we'll write assign all friends to the, let's say, parent array to store the friends, something like this, but the logic is clear. Okay, so one more thing here, I'd like now to print out the variable self_myFriends to make sure that our project is able to load all the information from the server. So since we will be able to load all the information from the server, then we will show it on our home page in the separate view inside of the table view. It will be quite interesting logic. Okay, I'm going to the home page, and yes, we need to call this function in the view.load. I'm scrolling right to the top. Here is the view.load, and here I will load the function which is load my friends. Okay, so these all of the functions which we're loading, and we're gonna load my friends function. Okay, so regarding the showing all these users, so there will be two ways. Way number one is to see them in the home view controller, and the way number two will be to see them in the separate table view. So I'm coming to my home page. So here we go. These are all my friends. So in my case, I got 4 friends, and here they are. Okay, so that is amazing, guys. So that is, if you're able to load all of your posts, so definitely you have done everything correctly, and we're ready to go to the next step. Let's go there.